Okay, so again, we started the chapter number 2, and chapter number 2, it's called the system of linear equations. Okay, system of linear equations. Who knows what does it mean, system? The concept of having system, what does it mean?
A certain way in which it's repeated many times the same way.
Repeated many times in the same way. Okay. Anyone else?
Having more than one line in a coordinate plane, in one coordinate plane.
That's correct, yeah, Muhammad. But let's call it as having more than one equation in the coordinates. Okay. So the concept of having system, it is having more than one equation at same time. Okay, at same time. So for sure that there is a system, the concept of having system in mathematics, it means that I have more than one equation at the same time. Okay, this is what we mean by system. Okay, system of lines, it means that I have how many lines? I have 2 or more, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 10. Okay, so this is the idea of having a system. So the system, one more time, the system, it means that I have more than one equation. Okay, who knows what does the linear mean? Anyone? What does mean linear?
To the power of 1.
Exactly. The linear, it means that I have a line. Yes, I have an equation of line. Equation of a line. Let's see if you studied the previous lessons, and I'm gonna ask from Samir. Samir, tell me what is the standard form of linear?
Y equal mx plus b.
Y equal mx plus b. Right. Jana, do you agree on this concept? This is standard form. Jana?
You said Jana? Yeah. Yes.
Is this one a standard form? I asked Samir standard form and he said this.
No, this is the slope form.
But what is the standard form then, Jana?
Ax squared plus bx squared.
Ax squared plus bx squared. Bx plus bx
squared.
Squared.
Plus c.
Plus c. Okay. Equals what?
0.
Equals 0. Allah. طيب. Sana, do you agree on this? Fatih?
ما في bx squared, bx بس c, no?
bx بدون squared يعني؟
ايه.
طيب Sana, what do you think, Sana?
Yeah, I think.
You agree. Nice. Yahya, what do you think about the standard form? This one's correct?
Yes, I suppose so.
What is it then?
It equals C.
Equals C?
But
it equals 0, okay.
Is it y equal x squared plus bx plus c?
Y equals, again, don't be scared, Sana.
Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Ax plus bx plus c.
Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Like this?
With a squared, ax squared.
Ax squared.
Yeah.
Muhammad, tell me, Muhammad, what do you think, Muhammad?
Ax plus by equals c.
Thank you so much. Finally, someone. Yeah, all of you giving me this ax squared plus by plus equals c. I don't know. I guess in school they are giving you a standard form of a quadratic, and not yet. This is so far. Okay. In a linear, we just have an ax plus by equals c. Ax plus by equals c only. This is the linear. So, standard form of a linear, it is ax plus by equals c, guys. Okay. It's obvious that no one at all studying anything, which is a good start. Thank you so much. And this is what we have. We call this one as what? We call this one as a slope intercept form. right? We call this one as a slope-intercept form. So right now, what do I have? I have a standard form and I have a slope-intercept form. Let's go back to our title, okay? Our title was System of Linear Equations, okay? System of linear equations. Again, what I told you, the meaning of having system means that having more than one equation at the same time. Let's try to assume this, okay? Let's try to assume that I have a coordinate. Somehow this is supposed to be a line. Okay, so this is the x-axis and that is the y-axis. Let's say that right now I have line number 1, okay? This is line number 1. And let's say I have another line, which is, let's do this, okay? This is line number 2. All right, guys, you have to understand something so important, which is once you have the system of linear, right, or a system of equations, actually the concept of having solution is different. All right, if I have this line, okay, line number 1 and line number 2, what is my solution right now? What is the solution right now?
The intersection.
Between the two lines.
The intersect point, exactly. So basically, once you have an intersection, this point represents your solution. Listen carefully right now. Listen to me carefully. Guys, you have to know, if I have one equation like this, let's say I have a y equals x plus 3, right? Y equals x plus 3, and when I'm looking for a solution, if I try to graph it, here, how many equations you have here?
One equation.
Here I have a one equation, exactly, one equation. All right, once you have a one equation, the idea of having a solution, when you try to graph the line, okay, let's say that this is your line, this is the line. Like one equation, what is the idea of solution? What is the solution if you want to solve it, okay? If you want to solve it, it is actually any point on the line. Any point on the line will represent a solution, okay? Any point on the line will represent what? A solution, any point. This is when I'm talking about one equation. What if you have two equations at the same time? Y equals x plus 3 and y equals, let's say that I have a minus 2x plus 1. Okay, let's try to graph them both. That is the x-axis. And that is the y-axis. Let's try to graph the first line, which is the same 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 somehow. Okay, I'm not accurate, but it's okay. This is line number 1. And line number 2, if I try to graph it, it is going to be start from 1, and then it goes down to left 2, down to left 1, right 1, down to right 1, and up to right 1, up to right, like this. So basically, this is your second line. This is my line number 2. All right. Now, if you looked carefully, where is the solution? Right? I'm looking for a solution. Which one is the solution? The solution basically, again, here it's the intersection point only. When I have a line number 1 and line number 2, and you're looking for having something called solution, so you have to have an intersection. This is what I called solution. So the definition of having a solution, it is the intersection point, right, between the lines. The intersection points between the lines. It is not like supposed to be only lines. I could have a quadratic, I could have a circle, I could have anything. If there is a solution. If there is no intersection, there is no solution. Sometimes, exactly. Sometimes I could have it like this. You have a coordinate, that is the x, and that is the y, and like this. That's line number 1. And same like line number 2. You see? So now both of the lines 1 and 2 are parallel. So here you say that there is no intersection and no solution. I'll talk about these cases later, okay? But now, before I move on, I need to ask you this question. So the question right now I'm going to ask is this. I have a coordinate. That is the x-axis. Let's say that is the y-axis. Let's try to draw a circle. Yeah, we're drawing a circle. This is supposed to be circle. I don't know, it's having this. Yeah, this is a good circle. So I'm drawing a circle right now, and I'm drawing a line right now. So I have a circle, I have a line, and at the same time I don't know if you know this equation, but somehow this is the cubic equation. Okay, so the question is how many solutions you have. Please text me, all right? Don't say that out loud. You have. Okay. How many solutions right now do we have? Text me here, please.
Does it have to be necessarily on, يعني, did you say it has to be in the circle, or it's fine if it was out of the circle?
Like, what do you mean, circle?
I mean, like, يعني, it's on the graph. There's an intersection point, but it's not inside of the circle.
It's okay.
Okay.
Jana, she's saying infinity. Muhammad, that's correct. Perfect, Muhammad. On WhatsApp, don't text me on WhatsApp if this is easy questions.
Oh, okay.
But what you have my number, like, but just here the number. Take WhatsApp only for this pictures. Okay, if you have it, just chat me on it. All right, so what do you think?
Like, how many intersections do I have?
Yes, yeah. How many intersections? Our friend Osama, I didn't hear your voice, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good, mister. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. It's your first lesson today, is it?
Yes, mister.
Where are you from?
Iraq.
Iraq, you're welcome. Can you open the camera so I can have an interactive lesson with you?
Yes, mister.
Please, thank you so much. Okay, so I guess the answer right now it is a 0. There is no solution. No solution. All right, but sir, you have many points. Like I could have this intersection, I could have this. Guys, the idea right now, how many equations do I have? I have a 3. How many equations we have? We have a 3. The first one is the line. The second one is the circle. The third one is the cubic equation. 3. So 3 of them at the same time. 3 of them at the same time. Where is the intersection right now? 3 of them at the same time, I don't have. Like, look, this point, it is basically the intersection between the cubic equation. By the way, this is a cubic equation. This equation is x cubed, right? So this point represents the intersection between the cubic equation and the circle. This one between the line and the circle. This one between the line and the circle again. Cubic, and you understand? This one between the cubic and the line. Do I have 3 of them at the same time? No, I don't. So right now I have a 0. But what if I move the circle somehow like this? Now, how is the answer gonna be? Now, I guess the answer will be 1. Right? Where is this one? Where is this solution? This solution represents this point. This is a solution between all of them at the same time. So again, we're looking for a solution at the same time, all of them at the same time. Most probably we're using lines. Most probably my questions or my chapter talks about a line. You have an x-axis, you have a y-axis, and you're looking for like line number 1 and line number 2. All right. So in this line number 1, line number 2, how many intersections we have? We have only 1. Exactly. What if I have one more, which is a third one, which is like this? Line number 3. How many solutions between all of them at the same time? 0. Exactly. Now we have a 0. Now I don't have a solution because I don't have an intersection between line 1, line 2, line 3. But I don't know if I can move. I can't move. Okay. But if I did this, if I did the line 3 like this. Now, how many solutions we have? Now it's 1. Okay. Now it's obviously 1. So why you need two devices?
Mr. One of them is for my computer, the other is for my phone because I don't have a camera on my computer.
Okay. All right. So this is the idea. Are we good with the concept? Do you understand the difference between the solution of an equation, normal equation, and the solution of a system?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's move on. I guess we agree that we have a standard form. The standard form of a linear, all right, a normal linear equation. You just told me that this is ax plus by equals c. You agree, yes? Ax plus by equals c. Now, what if I have a system? What is the standard form? What is the standard form of system? Of a system? Standard form of a system, it is this. A1x plus b1y equals c1. A2x plus b2y equals to c2. This is the standard form of a system. Okay? Right, nice. Now what we would do, I will talk about cases, all right? I will talk about cases, how you will solve this system, right? How you solve the system. How ways to solve the system. And by the way, the idea again, one more time, we talked about it. The concept of having solved like solution, it is the ways to find the intersection. Right? The ways to find the intersection point. Okay, so ways to solve the system, which is ways to find the intersection of the system. Which means that if I have to solve it, I'm looking for the intersection point, this point. We're looking for the intersection, we're looking for a point that satisfies the first equation and the second equation. Okay? Okay, look. One of these ways, it's called elimination. One of these ways, it's called substitution. One of these ways is called calculator, which is the best thing, all right? So the calculator is the best thing. Let's start with the calculator. I told you sometimes, somehow, the questions might be with the calculator or might be in the calculator part, okay? So how can I solve it? How could we solve these questions in the calculator part? First of all, you have to know that the standard form is this, okay? Let's talk about an example. Right? Let's say I have a system with 2x plus 5y equals to 10 and 3x plus y equals to 1. How can I solve this system? How you solve this system using calculator? First of all, you have to identify the value of a1. That is a1. This is a2. Oh, wait, what do we call it? b1, yes? I called it b1. And this is what I called it. I called it c1. Here, this is what we called. And I'm talking about only the number. I don't care about the x, okay? This is a2. The one here, it's b2. And the one here, it is c2. Now, look, you open your calculator. You open your calculator. You see the calculator?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, you press, everyone try to press on this mode, open the mode right now. And you can see option number 5, it's called EQN, which is equation. I'll press 5, EQN, equation, okay? Then after I press 5, I have an options called 1, which is the equation itself, okay, linear. Right now, as you can see, that I have like empty spaces in here, which is the values that you have to substitute. The first value is 2, second value is 5, third value is
10. Wait, how did you get it? I didn't get what you said. You go to menu, then what?
okay. Again, go menu, press 5. Okay. I don't know if your calculator is the same. If your calculator is not the same, I can show you something different. Show me your calculator.
Yeah, it's different. It's different.
Okay, I'll show you how you do it. Okay, you calculate. Then in this calculator, same as this calculator, you press menu 5, 1. Then you fill the values. Okay, you fill the values. What is the values that I have? 2 first, as you can see, 5 second and 10. I'm following what? I'm following the concepts. I'm following the coefficients. Then I have down 3, so 3 equal, and 1 equal, and 1 again equal. Now, as you can see, do you see that all of the values are inside inserted? Yes. So I can press equal one more time. He's giving you the value of x. So you can say directly, you can x equals to -5/13. And again, you press equal one more time, you get the value of y, which is 28/30. So in the calculator, it gives you directly the answers and the solutions directly.
Okay, can you repeat that?
Yeah, if you have the same, what do you have? What type of
I
calculator?
have the FX991.
Show me. طيب, same as your calculator, yeah, and Tasneem, same one. Anyone else? What are your calculators? Show me your calculators. Sana, I guess if you press on menu, you have a same. You have something option called EQN.
Yeah, I did it.
On menu?
Okay, nice. No, I'm talking about Sana. Now I'll show you how you do it here. Jannah, what do you have? Muhammad, what do you have? Jannah, you have the same as mine, yes? Nice. Muhammad?
The same.
Nice. So Tasneem and Yahya, look, press on the menu now.
Press on what?
Menu. Do you have a menu option? Is it? Press on the menu. Okay. I guess now if you read option number 9, what is it? Number 9 or A? I don't know. Read it. Read option number 9. Do you have...
I have 8, not 9.
Okay, then press A, the letter A. You see the A? Look here with the calculator. There is option called A. Look here. This one, A. This one.
Menu and then what?
Menu, and Yahya, tell me what option number 9 you have.
Number 9 is called equation.
Yes, this one.
Option.
Press 9. Now press on your calculator 9, Yahya.
Okay.
What he told you? He's telling you that you have a simple equation or polynomial, yes?
Yes.
Press 1.
Yes.
He's asking how many unknowns you have, yes?
2 to 4.
What?
2 or 4.
2 to 4, yes, press 2. Press 2. Unknowns are 2.
Yes.
And now fill the same. You have a same. Now press 2 equal, 5 equal, 10 equal. Yeah, just fill it. Tasneem,
Yes.
you have the same? Press on A?
Yes, I got it, but I don't know what to do now after I got this.
Okay, press, write all of them.
Yes, okay.
Write 2 equal, 5 equal, press equal to fill it, okay? 5 equal, 10 equal, all of them. And then you have to have the same answer as I'm having. -5/13 and 28/13.
Yes, I got it.
Okay?
Yes.
Everyone, are we
Then
good?
I put equal after I put the numbers.
Yes, after you finish the numbers, press equal so you can confirm. Do you have same
yes.
as my answers?
Yes.
Nice. All right. If you want to go back, okay, if you want to go back, if you press on, it's not going to go back, as you can see. So what you do, you press on menu or mode 1 to go back again to the normal calculator. Mode 1, go back to the normal calculator, okay? I'm just going to grab water.
I have a question.
Just a minute. Yes, Tasneem, tell me. Your question is?
I got the same answer for x. X equals -5/13. But how do you get the y? What did you do?
Press equal again. Press equal again.
Okay, and we're gonna eliminate to get the calculator eliminates to get x and y.
Calculator do whatever job. I don't know what calculator do. It's programmed. And you're just giving you the answers direct.
Okay.
You understand? They're just giving you y and x. But this is the way how we use a calculator. If you have a calculator part, if you are solving questions in calculator part, use it. But most of the times that we don't have a calculator, most of the time, so we have to learn how you use something called elimination. Okay, so let's talk about the elimination. Right? That's wrong with you. Okay, so the idea of having elimination is this. Stay with me for a minute. Okay, what do we mean by elimination? Elimination, it means that something being cancelled, right? Something being cancelled. Like this. When I have a 2x plus 3y equals to 10, right? Or anything, I need just to do an easy one. Let's say that I have an x plus 2y equals to 3, and I have a x minus 2y equals to 5, as an example, all right? Okay, now how you will find the value of x? Here in mathematics, they said, once you have an equation number 1 and equation number 2, listen, once you have 2 equations, they said, it's okay if you want to add the left-hand side with the left-hand side and do a new equation with it, and add the right-hand side with the right-hand side and do it with an equation. Yani, basically, I can do this equal sign, and I will add left number 1 plus left number 2 with right number 1 with right number 2. Basically, this is what we call left side number 1, and this is what we call the right side number 1. And left side number 2 and right side number 2. I can do this, but the question is how and why I'm doing this. Listen, if you're adding the left one with the left 2, look what's going to happen. Left number 1 is actually x plus 2y, right? X plus 2y. You are adding with the left side number 2, which is x minus 2y, equals right side number 1 plus right side number 2. Right side number 1 is basically, it's a 3, plus right side number 2, it's a 5. So now I can see something so interesting. When you are adding the left with the left, as you can see, I have a 2y minus 2y. It's been what? It's been cancelled. It's been eliminated. So now I will say that the y have been what? Eliminated. I don't know if you are playing video games, if you are playing some fighting game, right? It's called like eliminate him, which is like cancel him, finish him. Do you understand? So the concept of elimination, it means that I'm just going to cancel one of the variables. So what if I cancel the y's right now? What do we have? X plus x, it's 2x. x plus x, it's 2x. 3 plus 5, 3 plus 5, what is it? It is 8. Now it is so easy to say, I will divide by 2, I will divide by 2. I got the x equals 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Now I found one of them, and it's so easy to find the second one.
I replace the x, right?
What?
I replace to find to find y. I replace
exactly,
x.
Exactly. Then to find, we found what? Okay, we found x. If you find the x, basically the solution, this is the solution, all right? The solution contains of x and y. We found the x, I have to find yet the y. How I will find the y? I will take the x as a 4, and I will substitute it. I will take the x and replace it in equation number 1 or in equation number 2. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. Both of them will have the same answer. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say this: x plus 2y equals 3. Again, what is the value of x that I have? I have a value of x as a 4. I'm going to delete the x here. Let's delete the x, this one, and do it as what? Do it as a 4, because I have it as a 4. And now it is so easy to solve it. Move 4 on the side. We have a 2y, it is equals to 3 minus 4. So we have a 2y equals to -1. I will divide by 2, I will divide by 2. So y equals -1 over 2. Now I'm ready to say that my solution is 4 on x and -half on y. This is the solution. Okay. All right, nice.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do I have to try my answer on both equations to find if it works before I finalize my answer?
No, there is no time, Yajana.
Okay.
When you practice with yourself, like you practice a lot, so there is no need to recheck your answer is it correct or not, because you don't have a time for this. Okay, you don't have a time to do this. All right. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's show you one more equation. Okay, just let me open. Mr. Anas, how are you?
Good.
Why you are late?
What? Hello.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, Mr. Yahya. You are the host now, so give me the host back.
Yes, okay. How do I do it?
Open my name and just right click, make host. Open on participants. You see the participant option?
Yes.
Okay, press on the participant. You see my name? Omar Muslimani. Yes. Press on more. Yeah, thank you so much. I will solve some questions with you. Okay. I will solve one of them.
I have a question.
Okay. What is it?
I opened the file you you sent the PDF file for the linear equations.
Okay.
But I for the Kaplan one, I think, or Kahlan, I don't know what the name was. I didn't find the answers of the questions.
How are we not? You're supposed to have it. I'm supposed to have it. I'll show you now.
Okay, yes, please do.
I'll show you. Right. I will do one of the questions. Let's choose an easy one. Let's do this. Guys, here the question is 16. He's saying to you this, I want to find the value of x, I want to find the value of y. Okay? We want to find the value of x and y right now. So stay with me, I'm going to solve it with you. Okay, I will solve this one for you. He's saying to you that I have a minus x plus 7y equals to 14. Minus 4 minus 14, y equals 28. The question is, he's asking for finding value of x and finding the value of y. I have to find x and I have to find y at the same time. Okay, stay with me. I told you this. I told you to add the left-hand side with the left-hand side together and add the right-hand side with the right-hand side. Let's try to add them right now. It is going to be like this. Look, I know. Let's do it. Minus x minus 7y plus minus 4x minus 14y. Okay? It is equals to 14 plus 28. It is going to be 1242. Is it? Now, actually, this step is worthless. Okay? This step is worthless. Look, my idea to add the left side with the left side, the right side with the right side, the idea, the whole concept is to cancel, to eliminate one of the variables. Okay? Now, minus x minus 4x. Did they cancel out? Minus x minus 4x. Actually, you have a minus 5x. Okay, no problem. What about the y's? Minus 7y, minus 14y. Do I have them canceled out? No, I have a minus 27. Is it?
Minus 21.
Sorry. Minus 21y equals 42. So actually here there is no point because I didn't cancel the x or I didn't cancel the y. So basically there is something I have to do before I add. What is it?
Multiply.
Multiply, exactly. You have to think that I will take the first equation. Basically I have two options, by the way. I can if I want to cancel the x, I can't cancel the x. I want to cancel the y, I can't cancel the y. So here it's dependent on the question. Depending on the question, I will take, let's start with the easier one, which is I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply it by -2. All right, you will tell me, Mr. Why -2? Why I'm going to multiply this one by -2? I'm going to tell you. Because once you take a -2, you multiply, you distribute it in the first and the second and the third one. Okay, look what is going to happen. -2 times -x, what is it?
Positive x.
It is minus. It's a plus 2x, yes? All right, -2 times 7x, it is plus 14y. -2 times 14, it is equals to what? It's a minus 28, is it?
Yes.
The second equation, I'm not going to do anything for it. I'm going to write copy paste, right? Copy paste it. So let's copy and paste it. So I'm going to do this, minus 4x minus 14y, it is equals to 28. Now, let's try to add the left side with the left side, the right side with the right side. 2x plus minus 4x, it is minus 2x. Okay? And 14y minus 14y, you canceled out, you have nothing. Now I'm happy. Why? Because my y is being eliminated. Minus 28 plus 28 is also 0. I will divide by -2. I will divide by -2. I cancel the negatives. So you have an x equals.
But why did I multiply it by -2?
Because actually,
Can't
I like
I
listen.
multiply
Yeah,
by
yeah,
negative 1?
it's okay. You can also multiply by 2, and you can subtract. But I don't know. I feel that when you subtract, you will have a problem. Like if you multiply only by 2, so your equation is going to be minus 2x minus 14y equals to 28, and then you minus this from that. When you're doing minus inside the exam, you will do mistakes. So I will go to the safe side. I will multiply by -2 first, second, third, and this is it. Okay, sir.
So if I multiply it by negative 1, nothing will change.
If you multiply -1, nothing will change. Yes.
It's the x's will stay and the y's will stay.
Exactly. So there is no point if you multiply -1.
So I yeah, it could be
Listen.
if I multiply it by -3 or something.
If you multiply by -3, also it's gonna be x stays and y stays.
No, like in another equation.
Exactly. In another equation, you could multiply by 3. You can multiply. It depends on this. Listen here. Here, what is the number here you have?
14.
14. What is the number here you have?
7. If I multiply by 2, it's
exactly. I asked myself, what is the number I multiply by 7 to get 14? I said 2. You understand?
Yes.
Who knows? I can multiply by another one. What is it?
Half for the second equation.
The second equation by half. That's correct. That's
Or the
so
first
perfect.
one by negative.
And I can multiply by first one. Exactly. Yes. So there is a lot of options. There is a lot of different ways. You can. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Okay. Now I will share with you some questions, and now everyone try to solve this, please. Solve this one and show me, please, on WhatsApp. Share with me on WhatsApp.
Mr. Can you use the calculator method?
No. The point is now there is no calculator anymore, right? The point right now, it is no calculator. Yeah, show me the solutions for this.
Mister, can you add me to the group? I told Miss Dania and a couple of times and still not in the group.
You have to talk with Miss Dania. I'm not authority. I don't have authority. Okay. Radwa.
Yes.
These questions without a calculator, don't use a calculator.
Okay.
Can't. Because again, listen, ya Radwa, if you have a calculator, use the calculator method. Don't try to even to think about the question.
Yeah, okay.
Right? But if there is no calculator, you have to solve it by your hands without a calculator, totally without a calculator.
All right.
It's Muhammad. You can use substitution if you want. Hi, Sidra. Sidra, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Your first lesson today, is it?
Sorry?
Today is your first lesson, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's my first lesson.
Okay, you're welcome. Where are you from? Which grade you are in?
I'm in 10th grade. I live in Riyadh.
You're welcome. Sidra, we are solving right now a system of equations, and now it's your friends solving this, okay?
Okay.
Can I multiply by fractions?
You can do whatever you want. If it's
Oh.
easier to you, you can multiply by fraction, yes.
Oh, okay.
يلا did you done? Finish? نضيف عليهم 6. Yeah, -8 -9. Is this? We can't add. We can't add. You have to multiply only. You can't add that. Well, I only have Osama solving. We are solving all of the questions and then you send me directly. Okay, Yalla. Let's start solving.
You have 1 minute more.
Yalla, 1 minute.
Can I check my revise by using calculator?
Yes.
Mr. Omar, can I check my my answers by using calculator?
I said yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 7 times.
كلهم elimination. Okay, right. Let me solve them. You took 2 minutes, yes, Anna, or not yet?
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. I'm feeling bored already. Okay, so I'm going to solve them 19, 18, and 20. Let's start with 17. Here the question is, I have a minus 7x minus 8 minus 8y equals to 9 and minus 4x plus 9y equals to negative 22. All right, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a number. If you add them, like I want to add both of them to get a 0. There is no x or there is no y. What should I do? I guess that's a hard one. I can't do nothing. I'm gonna do this. Listen, Kev. I'm gonna take this equation, first equation, and multiply it by 4. And this equation, I'm gonna multiply it by -7. All right, look carefully. Now, 4 times -7. Do you see what I'm trying to do right now? I'll take 7. I'll take the 4 and multiply, distribute for the first, second, and third term. So 4 times -7, what is it? Anyone?
-28x.
-28x. Carefully. 4 times -8, what is it?
-32y.
-32y equals 4 times 9?
36.
Nice. Now, -7 times -4?
28x.
Positive 28x. -7 times 9?
-63y.
-63y equals negative times negative. It is positive. So 7 times 1, it's a 14. 7 times 2 is a 14. 7 times 2 is also 14. And there is 1, so it's going to be 3, or no, 5, sorry. Is it 156? 154, sorry? Yes? Yes or not? I guess yes.
Yes.
Nice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add, let's try to add the left side with the left side, all right? Let's try to add the left side with the left side. What I will get, -28x plus 28x canceled out. You still have the y's. I have a minus, that's a 5, and that's a 9, 95y equals to, add the 36 with the 154, what is it? It's gonna be a 10, 4, I don't know, is it gonna be
190?
190, exactly. And then I will divide by -95. I will divide by -95.
Y equal -2.
Y equals to -2. Is it? Yes or not?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we found the y. How you will find the x? You will find the x by substituting here or this, okay? And it's up to you. You can choose any of these equations. Let's use the second one. All right, I have to find the x. To find x, you do this. 4x plus 9y equals negative 22. I use the second equation. I'm going to delete the y. And what I will do it instead of y?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. So 4 times x, it is 4x. 9 times 2, it is negative 14 equals to negative 22. Move it other side, you have a 4x equals negative 22. When you're moving the negative 14 other side, it's going to be plus 14. And this is
negative 18.
Negative what?
18. The
Are you sure?
9 times
8.
9 times negative 2 is negative 18.
It's negative 18. Why I'm doing, yes, sorry. So that's going to be plus 18. So minus 22 plus 18.
Negative 4.
Negative 4. I will divide by negative 4. 4. I will divide by 4. Cancel the 4 with the 4. You have an x equals to negative 1. And now, what is my solution? Now, my solution is negative 2 and negative 1.
Not negative 1, negative 2.
That's exactly what is it. Don't do this mistake, okay? Some of the questions in the SAT, they are going to give you the questions or the answers like this. That's a mistake. Don't do the negative 2, negative 1. No, always start with x and then y, all right? Regardless what you get, okay? Regardless what you get. Here you get a y first and second x. I don't care. When you're saying I have an answer, always start with x and then go to the y. Always, all right? Always, I'll start with x and then I will go to the y. Okay, guys.
How did you get a negative 1? I got a positive 1.
How you got the positive 1? Show me, Jen.
I multiplied by 9 or 8, more by 4 or 7.
You multiply by 9 or 8, okay, you canceled. How much you got the y?
Negative 2.
The y get negative 2 and the x is get positive 1?
Yeah. I'll check it again.
I'm checking my answers. No, I have a negative 1, that's correct. Okay, let's do the second one. Okay, 18. Well, it's obvious here. I have a negative 7 and negative 4. Okay, so there is no common between them. So obviously that you take the 7, you put it down. You take the 4, you put it up. You see, this is it. What is the value here? 4. You multiply here. So basically, because you're looking 4 times 7, and 7 times 4 is the same. So you take the value here, you put it up. You take the value down, put it up. Okay, exactly. Here, what I found first, y, then x. If you did it with the y, you will find x first and then y second. That's okay. No, exactly. 18. All right, 18. How we will do the 18? The 18 we will do it like this. I have 5x plus 4y equals negative 30. I'm gonna take. Can I multiply by any good number? I don't think so. Exactly. So this is why. What do you think? You cancel the x or first or y? Which one you like? Both of them correct, by the way. All right, let's cancel the x. So I'm going to multiply by 3. I'm going to multiply by negative 5. You see? Because the 3 is down, I'm going to take it up, and the 5 is up, I will take it down. All right, and then distribute the 3 for the first, second, third term. 3 times 5. It's okay, John. It's good. 15x, 4 times 3. That is what? It is 12. Y, 3 times negative 3, or sorry, 3 times negative 30, it is negative 90. Now, negative 5 times 3, it is negative 15x. Negative 5 times negative 9 is positive 45. Y equals negative 5 times negative 18. What is it, anyone? Plus?
90.
90, exactly. You add them up. and you be careful. 15x minus 15x is 0. 12 plus 45, it is actually not 57, is it? Negative 9 plus 9, it is what? It is 0. And then I will divide by 57. I will divide by 57. You have a y, it is lovely 0, I have a y, okay? What about the x then? What about the x? You take up or down, up to you, it's totally up to you, and evaluate instead of x by 0. So I will say this is 5x plus 4y equals to negative 30. I will delete the y. What I will put instead of it? 0. So 5x, 4 times 0 is 0, equals 30. I will divide by 5. I will divide by 5. And then x equals to what? 6. So I'm going to say that the solution at the end.
It's minus 30. It's not 30.
What?
It's minus 30.
Ah, this is the unit minus. Oh, sorry. So it's minus 6 and a 0. Are we good? It was this. But you have one of them, like, look, if you multiply by positive 5, it's going to be positive 15, all of them positive. And when you are adding, it is going to be 30, which canceled out. We're looking for cancel them out, okay? What about negative? Exactly. This is how. All right? Let's take a quick break, 10 minutes. Now it's 6:47. We'll take a quick break to 57 and back, okay? 10 minutes and back.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I sent you the way I solved my
I will check.
17. Can you check it? Yes.
يلا بسم الله. Let's back. All right, I guess we are good with the concepts here, so we don't have to resume any ideas, any more ideas. Yes or not? Are we good with the idea? I guess we are good. Yes. Should I solve more? Yes. There's Jenna. She told me to check her mistake. I have a mistake. She had a mistake, and let me check what is your mistake. 9, 8. Jenna, your mistake is, look, when you're adding 63 plus 32, you're saying it's minus 95, and that's correct. Yeah, your mistake here, I saw it. Jenna, how you canceled this 72y with 72y? Okay, because you correct. Well, everything is correct. I'm just checking. 9 times 7. Are you sure the question? Which question is this? It was this question, صح?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 8y equals 9. Minus 4x plus 9y equals negative 22 by 9. I don't know. I can't see a mistake here, Jenna. I can't find the mistake. You know what? I don't have a mistake. You are not. I have a mistake here. It's minus 4x. So when you move this one as the other side, it's going to be minus 4x minus divided by minus 4 and as a plus 1. So I'm the one having a mistake, not you. Okay? I don't know what's happening today with the mistakes. Right. Right now, I'm going to resume the concept.
Can we please solve the next questions, 19, 20?
19 and 20, or one of them?
19 only. I wanted to both discuss it.
Type 19. We can solve question 19 like this.
Are you going to use a substitution way?
I will next one. Yes, the next one is substitution.
Okay.
All right. I can solve the question here by multiplying up and down. By 7 up, I can multiply 7 by 7 up, and I can multiply by 2 down. Okay. All right. Look, what is going to happen right now? 7 times negative 4 and 7 times negative 2 and 7 times 14. Okay. Carefully, let's do it.
I did another way. I multiplied by I divided by 5 in the second equation, and I multiplied by
Your voice is like, if you're saying something, your voice is like, minus 20 what? Okay, so 7 times -2. ولا انت فصل ولا ايه؟ ماشي.
لا.
Okay, so yeah, okay. So 2 times 7 is a 14y equals 14 times 7 right now. Who knows?
98.
98?
98, yes.
All right. Now 2 times 10.
-20x.
X. 2 times 7.
Plus 14y.
Equals 2 times -25.
15.
Minus 15.
Exactly. Let's add up right now. Let's add. Now, to minus 28, minus 20, it is going to be minus 48. Minus 14 plus 14, you cancel them out. Okay. You have it equals to 98 minus 15. What is it?
48.
It is minus 48. Yes?
Positive.
It is positive. Correct. So I will divide by minus 48. I will divide by minus 48. So at the end, I will get the answer as x equals to divide by negative. It's a -1. So we got the value of x. I have a value of x. All right. What about the value of y? I can take substitute
in the first equation.
First equation. Okay. No problem. Minus 4x minus 2y equals 14. I will delete the x. What is x? X is -1. I will delete the x and I will put it as a -1. So it is going to be -1. 4 times -1. It is positive 4 minus 2y equals to 14. And then I can do 4 other side is going to be minus 2y equals 14 minus 4. It's 10. I will divide by -2. I will divide by -2, and I will get the answer as a -5. So at the end, I can say that the solution is -5 on x and what -1 on y.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I did it in another way, but I made it more complicated. I divided the second equation by 5 and the first one by 2.
The first equation by 5, that's
I had fraction.
Tasneem, you have a fraction, and that's actually a problem when you have a fraction. I don't like to have a fraction.
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah.
-1, -5, right?
It's a -5, negative. What is it?
-1.
نيجاتيف. لا اله الا الله. معلش اليوم انا عقلي مو معي. سامحونا.
Okay.
Yes, x first and y second. Okay. All right. Now let's try to solve. I don't know. Let's try to solve question 20. Okay. I'm gonna solve question 20 by substitution. Okay. Now I'll have a last way we said to solve any system. We have a substitution, elimination, and the calculator. We talked about the calculator. We talked about the elimination. Let's talk about right now the substitution. Substitution is I have to make one of the variables. Mostly we will do y equal number, right? I have to isolate. You have to isolate the y or the x. One of the variables you have to isolate it. Okay. All right. Now I will take the second equation, and I will isolate the y. Okay. I will isolate the y. So I'm going to move 5x to the other side. I have a -5y equals, when you're moving the +5 to the other side, you have a -5x, all right, plus 10. Then the concept of having isolation, you just divide by -5, all of them. So you have a y, it is equals, negative divided by negative, it's a positive x. 10 divided by -5, it's a -2. You see what I'm doing? I took the second equation and I did something called isolation. All right? We are doing something called isolation. Yahya, are you with me? Yahya?
Yes, then I substitute the y
Alright,
in the
exactly.
equation with
If you
the
cannot
x minus 2.
احنا كان ممكن نموت -5 maximum value ولا كان هو
لا ماشي. بس if you move the 5 other side هتحرك كمان 10 left side هتكون نفس الشيء. Look 5x minus 10 equals to plus 5y واللي هي same. Okay, نفس الشيء. Exactly same, no problem. And you can do left or you can do right. But the idea is isolating the y. Trying isolating the y, and you just have a y at one of the sides, left side or right, no problem. And the next one is, I would take the y what I found and I would substitute it in the first equation. Yani, I have a 3x minus 2y equals 2. Again, what is the value of y? It is this, x minus 2. You see? I deleted this y and I put it as this. And now have fun. 3x minus 2 inside is going to be minus 2x. Minus 2 inside is going to be plus 4 equals 2. Do you mind? We took the minus 2, sir. Took minus 2. Minus 2 times x. Minus 2 times minus 2 plus 4. And then everything is same. Now, 3x minus 2x, what is the answer?
1x.
X. Move 4 other side, that is going to be 2 minus 4. So x equals?
-2.
Exactly, x equals -2. And basically, this is somehow the x. How I will get the y? Take the -2, put it in here. So I have a y equals to minus 2. So the final answer I have a -4. This is the x and this is the y. So the solution you have is -2 on x and -4 on y. Okay? سكنتي فاهم ولا سكنتي؟
هو الافكار الاسئله اللي موجوده مثلا تبع الشابتر ده انا ممكن استخدم
اي شيء بالضبط
كلها
كلها
بس واحده.
So elimination, calculator first. If you have a calculator, use a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, use elimination. This is somehow longer. Okay, somehow longer.
elimination ممكن مش ارقام سهله زي 2 او كده.
ممكن استعملها. Okay, no problem. Okay, guys. طيب. What do you think? Let's do more. Let's do one more with this, with the elimination, substitution. Sorry. What do you think? Yeah, do 23 with the
I
substitution.
have a question.
I have an answer.
The solution, we got -2, but how did you get -4?
-2, you got -2 as what, yeah, Tasneem? You got -2 as x, yes?
Yeah.
You take the x, you put it here, so you can find the y.
So do we have to do it like this way, or can we?
Yeah, I'm just teaching you all the ways, all right? And you can choose anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, use this. Solve this using substitution. Nice, Radu. Correct, Radu. Perfect. Radu, are you going to be online or are you going to be face to face?
I'm not sure till now, but I will look forward if I have any free time. I can go face to face.
Muhammad. Nice, perfect. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Sidra, you didn't participate today with us. Yeah, Sidra.
Oh, yeah, I will participate.
Okay, so we're solving this. Okay, solve it and write it down and text me on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I tried to solve it, but I got a fraction.
Okay, so text me so I can tell you where is your mistake.
Okay.
Take a picture. Okay, take a picture. I don't know if you have my number. I'll text you my number. That is my number. Okay, Sidra. That's correct, Sana. Perfect. Tasneem. Nice. Okay, you're being good. Anas, where is your solution, yeah, Anas? And Jana, did you solve? Yeah, Jana?
I got a fraction. I'm trying to figure out where the mistake is.
Show me, I will tell you, show me. Sama, perfect. Jana, what did you do? Y equals.
Wait, you said I got it right?
Yes, Tasneem.
Okay.
If that's correct, Jana, you have to resume. Jana, I found your mistake. You know, when you are multiplying the negative 20 second line, okay? Negative 20 times 2x, it's negative 40x. Do you see? It is negative 40x, that's correct. But the second one is incorrect. It's negative 20 times negative 4, it's plus 80, not minus 80.
Yeah, okay.
This is your mistake. And who is this? A new number? I guess this is Sidra. Okay. 10y plus 4 plus 2x divided by 2. You have 5y equals 2. Okay. Divided by 5. Okay. Now that's correct, yes, Sidra. Now you have to resume. Yani, take the y and put it in the first equation, and you get the answer. Okay. Take the y and put it in the first equation, get the answer.
But how am I gonna multiply it by a fraction?
Okay, you can multiply, like you have a y as this, yes, x minus 2 over 5.
Mm-hmm.
You take the x minus 2, you put it where you put it. You put it here. So you have a minus 14 equals to minus 20 times x minus 2 over 5 minus 7x. Yes or not? And now you have many options to do. One of them is to divide 20 divided by 5, it is 4, so minus 4. You see? And then you minus 4 times x minus 4 times minus 2 and resume. Everything is correct. Yes, it is correct, Jana. Show me that. Then y minus cos 2x minus 4. Here you have 5y. That's a mistake. The concept of isolating means that you have only y. You can't have 5y. في هذا step المعنى انه divide by 5 divide by 5. The idea is just isolating y. And here, listen. Here, what you're doing, you're substituting instead of y by x minus 2, and that's correct. That's incorrect. And here you have a 5y. You don't have a y. And if you have a y like this, okay. But you have a 5y, and how you substitute 5y in place of y, that's a mistake. Yes, yes. طيب يلا. Let me solve this one for you. Let me solve this one for you. I can do. There is many ways, many different ways to solve this question. Okay, I'm gonna show you one of them, and the easiest one is this. I saw something so lovely, guys. The idea of substitution is I have to isolate any variable I want. I can isolate the x, I can isolate the y. Okay, it's up to you. You can use anything. So I will divide by 2 everything. Right? Look what I'm doing. I'm dividing by 2. So cancel the 2 with the 2. What do you have? You have an x equals 4 divided by 2. It is 2 plus 10 divided by 2. It is 5y. So basically, now what I did, I isolated the x. You can do this also. And then you take, instead of this x, you put this thing. So I have a question, minus 14 equals minus 20y minus 7x. What is instead of x? Instead of x, I will do 5y plus 2. Okay, 5y plus 2. And now I just resume, I would just multiply, you live your life, be happy. Multiply minus 7 times 5y, what is it?
Negative 35y.
And negative 7 times 2, it is going to be negative 14. Let's move the 14 other side. There's going to be negative 14 plus 14 equals minus 20 minus 35. That is going to be minus 55. Why? All right. So negative 14 plus 14, what is it? It is 0 equals to minus 55. Why? Then I will divide by negative 55. I will divide by negative 55, and I will get the answer as a y equals to 0. All right, after I found the y as a 0, I can take the y and I can substitute it in here, so I can get the x. So I have a 5 times y plus 2 equals x, and instead of y, I will do 0. 5 times 0 to 0 plus 2, it is 2. So x equals, this is it. How was it? Was it easy? Easy, I guess. Yes.
Yes.
بالضبط. This is the idea. All right. One more
Can I
time.
ask something?
One more, and let's leave. Okay. One more and leave. Yes, you can ask. Tell me, Steve.
Did you see my my answer in the second step? I put 10y plus 4 equals 10y plus 4, and then 10y minus 10y, it's supposed to be 0. It's 0 equals 0. You know what I mean?
Okay, where is it? Show me.
1 second. I'll resend.
Wait. No, I found it. Where is it? What he said?
I got 10y plus 4 and then equals 2. Distribute 5y plus 2. And then I got 10y plus 4 equals 10y plus 4, and then 10 with 10 goes, and 4 with 4 goes.
So the equation is.
We don't have y then, or ولا.
From where you have a 10y plus 4, yeah, Tasneem. Left one. Okay, listen, Tasneem. This is what you did. You took this, listen, stay with me here. You took this equation, you isolated the x in this equation, and then you take this equation, you put it back in the same equation. This is your mistake. You see?
I didn't get it.
You took this, listen, you took this, you isolated the x, and you went back to the same equation. Like, obviously you'll get the same, like you get this E0 equals 0. You take, listen, the idea is you take one of the equations, you isolate, and you go to the second one. You don't go to the same equation. Okay?
Okay. Always, Yani?
Yes, always take one of them, isolate, and go to the second one. Don't go to the same. You can't go to the same. Okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, do this, everyone, do this. Jana, can you show me how you solve it? Yeah, Jana? Text me on WhatsApp. This is Muhammad. 3 plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 3 y. Okay, perfect. Yes, that's nice. By solving a lot of questions, you'll feel that you're being like better and better, okay? But you have to solve a lot. Correct, nice. Usama, perfect, yes. All right, let me do this for you because we have you don't have a lot of time left. Right, I will take from the first equation. What I'm gonna do, okay, I will take the y other side, okay? From the first equation, I will take y other side. So this is when I have a 3 plus 2x equals to what? Equals y, okay? Equals y. And I will take, again, Tasneem, we took the first equation, I will take it, I will substitute it in the second one. I'm not going to repeat it in the first equation. So I have a minus 3 minus 7. Y equals 10x. I will take the y, I will put it instead of y by this. 3 plus 2x. And then what I'm going to do, I will multiply the negative 7 inside. So let's multiply the negative 7 inside. What I do have, minus 7 times 3, it's a negative 21. Yes? Negative 7 times 2, it is negative 14. X equals 10. x. Move 14 on the other side, you have a 10x plus 14x equals minus 3 minus 21 is going to be negative 24. 10x plus 14x, what is it? It's 24x equals to minus 24. You divide by 24. You divide by 24. You cancel this with this. You have an x equals to negative 1. I found the x as a negative 1. I will go back to what? I will go back to this to get y. So you have a y equals 3 plus 2 times x. So y equals 3 minus 2y is 1. So basically, this is your solution. I'm going to say that the solution, my solution is, what is your solution? It is negative 1 on x and what? And 1 on y. And basically, this is it.
Can I use the x and the...
Yeah.
Or I can't use the x and the 10x equals...
You can 10x, yes, you can use it, but it's going to be harder, yeah. Listen,
I tried it.
It's okay, it's okay.
Minus 1.
Minus 1 for what? For x or y?
For y.
You have a mistake. Check your steps, you will find that there is a mistake. Okay?
Yes.
All right. This is it for today. I wish that you understand. I will try to text you these PDFs, okay? I will try to upload them to your Edubate, to your platform. If you have any questions, you can always ask me. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, sorry.
I have a question.
That's it.
Can you please show me where I could find the answers? Because I didn't find the answers for the 7th or 6th chapter.
Chapter 6 or 7?
No, the first chapter, but the 6th of the, you know what I mean?
In which book you said?
No, the first book.
That's the first book. Okay, so in which Kaplan?
Yeah.
Is this one?
Yeah.
There is no answers for this one. But these are the answers. These are the answers for the first one. Look.
And with the explanation?
Yes, listen, for example, this is the first book, the Kaplan. There is a questions 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, until we have a questions until 26. And then next page is answers and explanation. You see? Like question number 1 is D, question number 2 is this, question number 3, 5. You see? All of them. Then after you finish 26 questions, you have banned them. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yes, I like.